Every day, the man streamed himself beating children live. This brought him endless insults, yet also earned him a fortune. But in reality, all the money he earned was gathered to pay for his sister's surgery. Until a month ago, Jack's live stream suddenly stopped. Everyone online speculated whether Jack had been arrested, but no one knew that Jack was spending every day chatting with his sister. Even fewer knew that his sister had already died a month earlier. Yet strangely, his sister still kept in contact with Jack. That night, a figure wielding a giant hammer suddenly broke in. Jack thought the intruder was a murderer, but the intruder's target was his phone. Jack grabbed his phone and fled outside. Before he could call the police, the man was already close behind. Fortunately, Jack was naturally strong. Even though the intruder carried a weapon, he could still resist him. But then the man suddenly spoke, accurately revealing Jack's identity and past misdeeds. Jack immediately knelt and apologized. He thought this was a relative of someone he had hurt, coming for revenge. Jack confessed he no longer committed evil acts, and was willing to accept any retribution. He only begged the man to spare his phone, because it was his only connection to his sister. But the man directly revealed the truth, saying Jack's sister had died a month ago. Then what was on the other end of the phone? Upon hearing this, Jack's memories surged like a tide. It turned out that a month earlier, Jack had witnessed his sister's death with his own eyes. Unable to accept the truth, he fell into despair. He not only shut down his streaming account, but his life also fell into ruin. He kept sending messages to his sister again and again. But one day, the messages he sent showed as read, and then his sister replied with words she had once spoken to him. The presence on the other end of the phone knew all the memories between the siblings. Jack was certain that it was his sister. At that moment, his sister's voice came from the phone. Jack saw her image and wept with joy. Suddenly, the man swung his hammer and knocked Jack's phone away. But when he tried to destroy it completely, an accident occurred. With one strike, the phone remained completely unharmed. He thought it was because of a phone case, but the next second, his sister's image appeared in the real world. She warmly greeted Jack.
お兄ちゃん、ありがとう。私を育ててくれて。あかり。お兄ちゃん。
くそ。
お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃん。お兄。
どうしたあかり下がれあれはもう
Seeing this, the man placed Jack behind him, and told him, this is not your sister. It turned out that this world had ghosts. They often lingered in the places of their strongest obsessions in life, and as times changed, these obsessions had even spread into mobile phones, manifesting as spirits through social media accounts. Now it's seen, physical weapons were useless against such spirits, so the man put down his giant hammer, and instead pulled out a phone. To fight a digitized ghost, one had to use digitized weapons as well. While the ghost still had one foot trapped in the phone, the man immediately launched an attack.
あかり何がどうなってんだよここまでだなポリティカルリンチ